Now what we're doing is we are sterilizing our jars for when we are going to put our jams in the bottles. It is important that you have to sterilize your jars, so that means that one, they will be clean, and secondly, it will help to preserve our jam for longer than a few weeks. So you can sanitize them and sterilize them afterwards. Also, just a bit of a trick, this is what they call the water bath. If you are at home, you can do this. So all you gotta do is you have to have a saucepan, and you just fill up your pot with water. The trick is you have to put your bottles in the water and then turn the actual stove on, because if you are boiling your water first and put the cold jars in it, it will crack your jars, and you don't really want to do that. So all you're doing right now is they've been boiling for about 5 minutes, so it'll probably be another 5 minutes for it to boil, and afterwards then is that you need to also then put your lids in it to make sure that they are free of any dirt or anything that you don't want to be in it, pretty much. Now look at our bottles that they've been boiling for 10 minutes all up, and the temperature has gone up to 110 Celsius, so that will be enough. So what we can do now is we can turn off the heat. Just wait a few minutes before you stop. Now you can pick up your jars, and what we're doing is we're gonna drain them off into a clean tea towel over here, upside down. Just be very, very careful. They are very hot. Certainly do not stick your hand in it. So here comes the tongs. So if you got tongs, you just have to pick them up very gently, tip them over, tip them over, and upside down that way. Don't tip it up that way. Pick it up again, tip it over. Oops, very hot. So over this way, and let your tongs do the work for you. You certainly don't want to burn yourself. And look at that. So the reason that we're tipping them over, so they will be fully drained, and obviously you don't want to have to go all that effort and use a dirty tea towel. The same thing with your lid, just upside down. Good thing is if they're really hot and you take them out of the pot, they pretty much will dry up. As much as possible, you don't want to have any other contamination. So pretty much repeat the process and just let them cool off. Now please do this before we start the cooking demonstration tomorrow, so your bottles will be nice and ready. See you then.